Okay, so we're talking about the holiday season, and of course, while many of us are so excited to get this holiday season kicked off in style, if you or someone you live with, or someone you love is living with constant and persistent pain, well, the holiday season can be quite a challenge.
Yeah, holidays and even the winter. Fortunately, there is a place dedicated to helping people in that situation get their life back. Let's take a look at an example of the great work happening at the Mary Free Bed Pain Center.
We don't fix you. We teach you how to fix you. And there's an important difference there. This is not a passive program. We don't do something that's going to magically change you. But we have the science and the experience and the care for you that we will lead you through that process and get you to achieve those goals. If you have distress, you can expect that that will go down. If you have stress, you can expect to learn how to manage it. If you have pain, you can expect that you will interact with it differently. I think the best analogy is to kind of think of it as it's like a caterpillar. And if a caterpillar is somebody who's in pain, you get into this cocoon and then you start to change and you learn things in this cocoon of the pain center. And then you start to break out. But it's hard to break out of this cocoon. And you've got to work at it. And it's not easy, but it's through that struggle of the things that you learn and living differently and interacting with your pain differently and exercising when you don't feel like it, that you actually experientially get the growth and get the changes that'll impact you the rest of your life.
It's doing what they are explaining to you that you need to do and showing you how to do it and doing it. Not, oh, I hurt and I gotta go back to bed. No, get yourself moving.
They make you feel good about what you're doing and about yourself. And that it is possible to overcome the pain and the fatigue and the challenges.
Would I recommend it? Absolutely I would. If you are anything like I was before this, you are just getting by. Even if you're telling yourself, well, it's not that bad. It could be better. And why not have it be better? Why not live your life better?
I'm encouraged. Very encouraged.
Dr. Eddie O'Connor joining us now, and what you specialize in is the behavioral treatment of pain plus sports psychology.
So how do you help people get their life back? Because that's the end goal everybody wants.
It is, but the funny thing is that when they come in, it doesn't really seem to be their end goal. Usually what they want is to get rid of their pain. And the unfortunate thing that we've seen is that while the medical system has really taught them, media has taught them, that, yeah, you know, you got to get rid of your pain to get your life back, you actually don't. There's something else that's much, much more important, and that's the way that you interact with your pain.
Okay, and we hear this no pain, no gain all the time, and so I think we get confusing messages about pain and what it is in our society.
Yeah, and no pain, no gain actually ends up being one of the problems because it's more and more focus on your pain. And if I could do a quick illustration with you, there's three ways that you can interact with your pain or any type of distress that you might actually have. Two of them are quite natural, they're normal, everybody's going to do it, but if it's not accompanied by the third, and that's what we teach, is this third way. So let's say this is your pain. Okay? And what I would like you to do is I would like you to cope maybe the first way that people do is I want you to grip it really tight and put it up in front of your face.
Okay, facing you? Right
All
here?
the way close there, yeah.
Okay.
Now, how connected do we feel right now?
Okay, well, there's this blocking. I don't feel very connected right now.
That's right. I mean, so I could be singing, dancing, you would have no idea. You
Right,
get to enjoy
exactly.
me, she doesn't.
Right.
And isn't that kind of like what happens when we have pain or we have something that's really, really bothering us?
Right.
It's all we can, oh, you're still there.
Okay.
It's all we can
The
focus
pain
on
has
and we're
not
blocked.
ended.
That's right. It's a barrier, really.
It's a
Right.
barrier. It's
Well,
exactly
that's all that we can think about. If you ever talk to anybody that has any sort of like back pain or, you know, is in pain, it's consuming.
That's right, all consuming. And you couldn't see what I was just doing. You're blocked off from the rest of your life.
Exactly.
If I wanted you to hug your kids right now, how well could you do that holding this?
Couldn't do it at all.
Right. So there's another thing that we often do. And people, you don't want your pain, right?
No.
You want to get rid of it.
You may have it.
Yeah, well, actually, put your hands out again.
Oh,
That's
no.
exactly it. No, put them out, push it away.
Okay.
Now,
All
isn't
right.
this kind of like what your pain can be like?
It is
Yeah.
too, and it's keeping me consumed.
How
It's
connected
what
are we
I'm
right
doing
now?
physically.
Not at
Well,
all.
I can see you, but
Yeah.
still, it's
You're not-
keeping me from doing other
No
things.
love here. You're not excited about this.
You're
Now, if you,
fighting,
yeah.
really.
Now, if you're going to hug your kids, how well could you do that?
Still can't do it.
And if you did this all day, every day, how tired would you be?
Exhausted.
Yeah. And that's often what we do. Now, people say, well, we want to get rid of it, but that's this. Now, notice, extend your arms. At your best, that's as far away as it's going to go. At your very, very best, if you're still fighting it, not accepting it, pushing it away, that's the best you can do. Now, let me give you a third option. May I just place this on your lap?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, keep your hands free.
All right.
And now, how do you feel? Oh, you can put them down and be normal.
So relaxed.
Right.
So see, after that, I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't have
exactly.
anything blocking me. I can see you. I'm not resisting. I'm not pushing.
Exactly.
Much better.
Your tone is better. Other things that you may not notice. Your
the
breathing
stress
is
is
heavy.
gone.
Your muscles are more relaxed.
I could hug my kids.
Thank you.
That's
Exactly.
the important part.
And what you notice is that the idea about pain, and where I say pain's not the problem, is you're in as equal contact with your pain as you are every other aspect of your life. Your history, your clothes, your shoes, your earrings. You can contact all of the things that are going on here. And it's just one part of your life. It's not your entire life. And that's what the Pain Center is about. Our patients come in, and of course they're fighting. Of course they're obsessing about it. It's a real threat. Their pain is real. If they focus exclusively on that or try to get rid of it, it just creates more of a problem than it solves. We teach them how to accept it.
Wow,
Okay, and
that's
you have a
amazing.
variety of different ways that you help your patients accomplish this, living with the pain.
Yes, it's an interdisciplinary program that we have. Very exciting. So we've got medical, occupational, physical therapies. We've got psychology for stress management, depression, anxiety, as well as biofeedback and relaxation training. We've integrated meditation and mindfulness. So it's a multidisciplinary approach, about a 10-week program to address pain, headache, fibromyalgia. Very excited about to introduce a group setting project here in the new year for outpatients that's less intensive, to hopefully capture more and more people who are maybe still at work and don't want the full intensive program. So by getting all the disciplines, pain is not just something you experience in your body. You experience it in a social context, you experience it in your head, in your heart, and we address all those aspects at once.
And it sounds like there are so many different ways, there are so many different treatments. You know, you're taking this concept and you're using it for people that are suffering from many different things.
Yeah, thank you for that idea of the concept, because it's not about an intervention, it's about a concept. It's about the way that you think about it, the way you see the pain in your life and what it means. And the thing is that your mind's not your friend, right? Constantly, your mind is talking to you. And it talks to you and it warns you about the things that could go wrong in your life, right? You worry about the things that you care the most about. And when pain comes into it, it becomes a threat. So your head starts jabbing and jabbing, telling you things. I'm no good, I'm not the man I used to be, I can't take care of my kids, what's gonna happen next? What about tomorrow? I can't believe that person hurt me. It goes on and on and on. And we're built to listen to that. But another aspect of the program is to teach people your mind is not your friend. When do you pay attention and when don't you? Because there are times you don't pay attention to people, right?
But the mind can be, just you have to change your thinking and your trail of thought. It can be really powerful.
And Dr. Eddie, I have to say congratulations. I love your website. I love your work.
Thanks.
I'm a huge fan. You have videos online. You really are designed to connect with people in many different ways. And I think that's a really great starting point too. Here's your information.
Thanks, appreciate it very much.
Yeah, we'll put it all online too, so it's easy to find for people who may be needing to suggest this to someone that they love.
Thanks,
We
ladies.
appreciate having you here.
It's always good to be here, thanks.
You can have your pain back.
I'll take it.
I don't want that.
That's right, yeah. We know Rachel's pain-free.
Yeah, so stay right there. We have much more 8 West to come.
Your all-access pass to everything West Michigan.